We have the form of something. This world would make zero sense. It would just be a collection of sounds. Perspectives are largely caused by the people you hang out with. And you look at me and you see some color, some shape, some color, some vibration coming from me. Something in you understands that this shape, this body is Kanchana. Something in you understands and has given a name, Nama and Rupa. There are two things that we have in our world. We have the form of something, the shape, the Rupa. Rupa is much more than just shape, but the appearance of something in your consciousness. Right? Like this bottle that's kept here. It's a shape, it's a form, but I just called it a bottle. I knew as I looked at it that it's a bottle. I have my grandson walking around with rocks in his hand, excited as anything, excited. And when his mother told him it's rocks, 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 rock, suddenly this round pebble that's smooth and lovely and nice to hold has Nama and Rupa, has a name and a form. And I saw a beautiful movie many times ago, and they show this picture, and I've mentioned it to you many times before. This amazing owl, and it turns around and looks at you, right? It's a white owl. It's spectacular. But the minute you look at it, that second before the mind clicks is the last time you'll ever see it for what it is. Without name or form. No name, no form. This world would make zero sense if we didn't have the filter of the mind. The mind, everybody demonizes it so much, saying, oh, stop the mind, stop the mind. No. Harness the mind. You never stop the mind. You only harness the mind. You direct it. You don't get directed by it. The mind was there, designed to help you. Without it, there is nothing. There is a black shape sitting here, another black shape. There's some sort of, I said black, but I don't even know it's black. Some shape, right? Some form, something. All the distortions in the world are caused by an overactive mind. But without that mind, this world would not even exist for us. We would not be able to understand what is happening. It would just be a collection of sounds. Sounds like garbled sounds. Yeah, someone's playing a violin in someone's world, and there's drums and there's percussion, there's a symphony. But for you, it's just noise, noise, noise. Just something coming. into your ear. Just vibrations, lots and lots of vibrations. Even what I'm saying right now, they're vibrations. They're just vibrations. They're reaching your ear. You're hearing them as they are. Maybe you're translating. Maybe you're connecting it to something you've heard. Maybe it's something that you've experienced in your life. Any of those things. It could be any of those things. But perception is that mechanical aspect of your body-mind. Okay. I say body-mind because this mind that we keep talking about doesn't exist in one part of the body. It doesn't. It's not here. It certainly is not there. It's all over the body. It's biomagnetic energy all over the body. No one really understands it. It's quicker than you can ever think. It cannot be released. And on death, a part of the mind gets released and a part carries on. That is the amazing aspect of the mind. There is a subtle energy that remains through your lifetimes, through how you live. This subtle energy gets passed on lifetime through lifetime through lifetime, and it creates the background against which this perception works. It uses all that's come in from your previous lifetimes, from your present experience, from the karma that you've created, from the karma that's come around you, from the world that you live in, from what you see, what you hear, what you talk, who you talk to, who you hang out with, what you eat. Yes, what you eat. Everything, this entire body is based on what you eat. Annamayakosha, that's the very first level. You change what you eat. You change your microbiome. Now they're giving it a fancy name. Hindus knew about it always. It was always about what you eat. We have Ayurvedic science for such a long time based on your body type. You eat according to your body type. You eat according to what's natural to you and not what's fashionable, what's tasty. And it'll change how your mind works. Your mind will work differently. Your perception of the world will change. Because there is a new perspective now. There is a new background. What is feeding it is changing. Perspectives are largely caused by the people you hang out with, the shows you watch, the channels you follow, the sound bites that you hear. All that creates perspective. Ask a little Muslim boy in Gaza who the real Satan, shaitan is. Totally different from somebody in the middle of Iowa or in Mexico. Who is the person to blame? Totally different. What is it based on? They're not wrong. Nobody is wrong because the truth is really based on where you live and what you surround yourselves with. I'm having a very interesting time watching Pakistanis and Indians talk about the same terror attack that took place in Kashmir from two different sides. And no, neither of them are wrong. They speak from their own experiences, their own perspectives, and how they have been taught to view the world. And the Pakistani who feels like it is an Indian terror attack is not wrong because he sincerely believes that. That is his judgment based on belief. And the Indian feels the same. What is the actual truth? Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know. Maybe they will. Maybe it will be uncovered. But even when it's uncovered, one side will say, this is false, it has been fabricated, and the other side will agree with it. Will say that this is the truth. Perspectives are totally different. The real wise one rises above it and can see this and can see that and say it's all okay. It's all reality. It is this and it is that. So we always say that God doesn't talk, right? Because whether you're good or whether you're bad, that divine presence is always there. Is always there. Why do I ask that you think of the observer, the one that knows, right? I keep asking you to refer back to the one that knows. Why do I keep saying that? Because God never speaks. Even the one that went into war and killed 1 million people is praying to the same God as the one that got killed. Everybody is praying to the same God. And that God is identically silent for this one and the other one. There is nothing coming from there. So we do what we do. We believe what we believe. We feel what we feel. And that is our reality. There is no single reality in this. Contrary to what everybody thinks, there is no single reality with 7 billion souls. And we're all part of the same reality. No. We are all unique, and each one of us creates our own little world, our own little world. There are 7 billion worlds, each with its unique perspective, each with its unique perception of how the world is treating them, how people are treating them, how they are treated, how they are looked at by the rest of the world, how they are recognized, what they should say, when they should say silent, when they should speak. All these things are greatly affected. And no two people are alike. No two people are alike. The problem is we're trying to herd them all in like monkeys into one little cell. You know, you are Puerto Ricans, you are Cubans, you are Jewish, you are Indian. Everybody's put into these little pockets. Even Indians, I mean, Radha and myself are both Indians, but how different are we? We don't like the same food, maybe. We eat different kinds of food. We've traveled to different places. We've had different life experiences. We've had different life experiences. And I see both my children married Indian boys. You'd imagine that, oh, it's the same culture. It isn't. It is completely different. The food that they eat, the gods that they pray to, the clothes that they wear, the values that they hold dear, the way they spend money. Everything is so different, family to family, person to person, community to community. It's all a matter of perspective. How you view yourself and how you view this world. Is it a hostile world? Is it a welcoming world? And really, your inner state of mind, when you are comfortable with who you are, you will view the world as welcoming. When you are not comfortable with who you are, everybody is out to get you. Nobody understands you. Everything is going against you. Life is out to get you. In fact, God is sitting there on a cloud and throwing arrows at you. It's only happening to you. All these bad things are only happening to you. What is your perspective? The same thing that comes to people. You can view things differently. And I'll tell you for myself how spirituality changes everything. There was a time that I could not even bear a headache. The pain would be so, the whole world is against me. My God, I've got so much stress. I've got so much tension. I could not get over it. Now, the relief, I feel it as if I've just taken a pill. I feel the relief, like just a sense that, wow, thank God I had that headache. Now I know what it's like to be pain-free. It's so wonderful. So you can have different perspectives. You can feel as if you're the victim and everything's happening to you and be out for revenge and hate and all of these negative emotions that people are using. Or you can just see it the way God sees it. This happens and this happens. There are mad people and clever people and stupid people and happy people and sad people. All of it happens at the same time. We all live in different worlds, and together when we meditate, our worlds combine for just a minute, for just that time. We're together, our energy is the same. And we feel that sense of everything is okay as it is. And that's the perspective I want you to have on everything around you. Whether it's ill health or mental fog or lack of money or confusion about the various paths that you have to take or the career choice or what you're doing or what's happening with your friends. So many things happen to us. It's not just one thing. You can lose your job, you can want to leave the country, so many things. I mean, when I think about what people are dealing with, I feel blessed. See, I never had a job, so I don't know what it's like to lose it. I can't talk about that. But so many people are in a situation, and their world is now only about their job and their life and their problems. But you see, there was a lesson to be learned in all of this. Each and every one of us. If you don't see that lesson, if you don't change your perspective and widen your horizon and rise above it all, another lesson will come. Another life lesson is going to come. Things happen in your life. And what you make of it and how you understand it and how you apply the knowledge to it changes everything in your life. You see things as they are and not what your mind makes it out to be. I am not the idea of Kanchana, but I am, without qualifying what that is. When you rise above it, even a regular schedule of meditation, pranayama, and now I've introduced chanting, just laser focuses your attention on the moment. You do what has to be done in the moment. You don't think about all the stuff that's happening. You don't give your opinion unsolicited. You reserve your comments for yourself, and that everything comes at you and goes through you back into consciousness. That is the idea. That is the enlightened approach. That is the best perspective to have. Don't worry about what other people's reality is. It's never going to change your reality until you wake up. And there are not many people that wake up. A few in this lifetime will. A few have got on the path. A few are walking the path. A few think they have reached. And a few have reached and gone beyond it. We are somewhere there on that path. So think about where you are. That's my perspective. Om Namah Shivaya.